Fellow South Africans, fellow Northwest citizens, since the 22nd of June 2018, I was offered a rare privilege by the African National Congress to serve the people of the Northwest as Premier. This mammoth responsibility came with complexities, challenges, joys, and ample sobering encounters of reversing the gains of both apartheid and corruption. Needless to say, this has been a bumpy road. Effectively, I have only served as Premier of the Northwest Province for a full uninterrupted period of 3 years and 2 months. During that limited period, together with the collective eyelid, we tried to improve the lives of 4.2 million people of this province. Many of our clinics now operate 24 hours a day, affording residents unlimited access to primary health care, supported by 48 new ambulances in our emergency services fleet. Classrooms have been built, and most of pit latrines have been replaced with safer toilets for our children. Also critical to many of our delivery areas, now 7 provincial departments received unqualified audit outcomes. It was the first time in a while this was obtained since the dawn of democracy. Ngugi wa Thiong'o aptly asserts that, and I quote, "Our lives are a battlefield on which is fought a continuous war between the forces that are pledged to confirm our humanity and those determined to dismantle it," close quote. Northwest became that battlefield where we constantly fought and still fight the dark forces whose modus operandi is corruption, stealing from the poor to sustain their lavish lifestyles. Whilst I referred many of these to the law enforcement agencies, many still remain yet to be charged. Over the past few days, I've listened to and watched many political actors and observers commenting about my removal from office as Premier. I took a considered decision to refuse to leave office in stampede, forced out in haste, for no reason. A hasty departure from office may have been preferred politically, but would not have been in the interest of the people of the Northwest. Nor would it have advanced the oath of office I have taken. Yesterday, I met the President, and as I committed in the past few days, and this morning, I will submit a letter of my resignation to the Speaker of the Northwest Provincial Legislature as Premier of the Northwest Province, as envisaged under Section 130 of the Constitution of the Republic. My departure from office closes a chapter of years of service to the province and to the nation in various capacities. Prior to 1994 democratic dispensation, among others as Joint Administrator of the Transitional Team, Director General, until 1999, and more recently as Acting Director General from 2014 to 2015. After serving as Special Administrative Advisor to the Fifth Administration, I was elected as Premier of the Northwest Province in 2018 to conclude the remainder of the term of office of the Fifth Administration, and further re-elected after the 2019 national and provincial elections until now. This arduous yet rewarding journey had two roads. The one was that of pursuing popularity and applause at the expense of our citizens. The other was putting my head down and doing hard and unfashionable work for the good of our citizens. Like Robert Frost, an American poet, alludes, I took the road less traveled as I sought to prioritize the needs of our people over various competing interests. At times very lonely and often riddled with difficulty as we confronted poverty, unemployment, and inequality head on. I wish to take this opportunity to thank the people of the Northwest for their vote of confidence, their support and encouragement over the last 3 years. The opportunity to serve the people of the Northwest would not have arisen if it were not for the African National Congress, the party that I serve. My gratitude is directed, therefore, to the African National Congress and its collective leadership headed by President Cyril Ramaphosa. In addition, I wish to thank the following stakeholders: Speaker and member of the Provincial Legislature for keeping me awake through robust oversight, constantly reminding us of our commitment to the people we serve. Ke leboga ntlo ya dikgosi ya Bokone Bophirima, boeteledipele jwa ga Kgosi Moshe Mabe le dikgosi tsotlhe tsa rona. The leadership of all municipalities in the province, organized business, and again, my organization, the African National Congress, alliance partners, and all structures, churches, NGOs, CBOs, all public servants. Lastly, and most importantly, I thank all members of the Provincial Executive Council for their support and dedication over the period of our collective service in the Executive Council. Please permit me to steal further from the wisdom of Robert Frost when he says, and I quote, I shall be telling this with a sigh, somewhere ages and ages hence, two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by. As a new chapter begins in my life, I look forward to continue to serve my people in various capacities. Best wishes to my successor and his team. My door is always open for some pointers. I will be reconnecting with other fellow South Africans to lend a hand in the revival and renewal of our nation, to advance our national interests and defend the constitutional democracy and the rule of law that President Mandela bequeathed to us. May God save our province. May God bless his people. Ke a leboga. Baie dankie. I thank you. Diabonga. Diabulela.